Yeah, it's so strange that I had actually until a couple of years ago had never played the Porsche Tennis Grand Prix, which is kind of strange because you travel all around the world, you play so many events, and all of a sudden you find yourself at a completely new event in a different city. And now I started realizing why the players have voted it one of the best tournaments on the tour for 6 years in a row, if not the best. From the first match on, there's so many people, the fans are really passionate about what they see and the players and the matches. I think that enthusiasm on its own means a lot to the event and the tournament and the support. Obviously the best sponsor in the world, of course, and we get picked up from whichever city we land in. And for me it was Frankfurt, so it was a couple-hour drive to the tournament, and I remember I got in, it was a Panamera, and I had never actually been in a Panamera before. The tournament driver asked me if he can drive regular or he should drive maybe I would drive the car, and I was like, what is regular? He's like, well, we don't have many limits here. So I was like, okay, let's check that out. So it was pretty fast. It took an hour and a half. Usually takes a bit more to Stuttgart. But that was my first initial, reaction, was that there's a lot of good things about this tournament. You put in the great food and the great tournament director, the organization, and of course I went there, I won the tournament. It was one of the toughest tournaments field-wise. All the girls were playing and became the champion. I met everyone from the Porsche family, and that's kind of how we started the relationship. Yeah, it's funny when you win match point and you realize, oh, I just won the tournament, and then you look to the corner of the stadium and there's that Carrera 4S that's waiting for you. And actually last year, it was the first time I ever won the tournament, and they asked if I wanted to personally drive the car down the ramp, which sounded great in the beginning, but then I got up there and I saw everyone watching me and I was like, I've never driven down a ramp before. And usually you choose and you get the car that you won there, but I really wanted to personalize my own car, so this has been a real treat because I get to go to this little room up on the stairs with all the materials laid out and all the details that I can choose from the colors to the textures to even the color of my key. I mean, hello, this is down to the wires. And yeah, so here I am, and I'm really lucky because I get to make it personal.